Everybody refers to me as a junior in the racing business, and then anybody outside the business, I'm called George. My real name is George Chrising, but I go by Cook Jr. in the automobile industry. My father was a cook in the Army back in 1958, and he used to always comb his hair. So there was a show called Cookie, Lend Me Your Comb, and so there was a song about the whole bit. So people used to call him Cookie after the character, because he always had a comb in his back pocket and always combed his hair. Hence, he was cooking in the Army, so they started calling him Cookie, and it never went away. Stuck. It originated back in 1962. He made this first set of headers. He started modifying cars. He was born in 1940, so he started modifying cars and he was like 15, 16, 17, 18. But he made his first set of headers in 1962, actually on his own car, which was a Studebaker Golden Hawk, was his first car he had, that he actually made headers on it. Then from 1962 to 1972, he had a shop in 1971, 71 to 75. He had a shop in Brentwood, New York. And then he started doing motorcycle headers and traction bars and roll cages, but predominantly he specialized in headers. And then from that point on, he went to California from 1975 to 1977, and then from 1984 out, he started doing headers again out of the garage. I have a 3-car garage, and I started helping him again in the garage. I learned how to weld, and then we actually, we had one bay was UPS, and next to the other bay was the exhaust, and the other bay was the headers, and I used to do the exhaust on my back actually, and jack stands, and that's just how we did it. We gas welded everything at first, and then we started getting high tech and using TIG welding. From that point on, we grew. We go into the shop, then we rented a little 2,500 square foot shop, which is me, my dad, and then we started. We hired a couple of guys, and then we went from 2,000 square foot to the whole shop. We actually ended up buying a shop. It was an 8,000 square foot shop, so we expanded the whole shop.
This is still in New York.
Still in New York, which I was Cleveland Avenue, in Bishop, New York, and then we moved about 5 years. And then in 2004, we moved to the place called 59 Cleveland Avenue, which is in Bayshore. It was right behind by the Entenmann, so we smelled crumb cake all day, which is great. And that shop was 25,000 square foot, and we had about 30 men at the point. Then in 2009, we were expanding at a pretty rapid pace, and we decided to move to North Carolina, and we built a new facility in North Carolina. It had the performance community, the racing community, had the engineering, had NASCAR and drag racing. They had the more drag racing tracks in North Carolina than you could put together. So down here, hot rods and racing is second nature in the Carolinas. We shut the shop down on a Friday, and we were burning wire on a Monday morning. I think you're still getting a handmade product. You're getting a piece of jewelry. You're not just getting a piece of tin can thrown in your car. That's pretty much separates us, the difference between Kooks and competitors. I honestly don't think we have competitors. I think if people are cost conscious, they're going to buy a competitor because they want to buy a lesser product. Well, if they want a company that's been around for over 60 years with a lifetime warranty and still has a passion to make sure they have the best product, then you buy a Kooks product.